The biggest thing that I want to get across to everyone is how ridiculously grateful I am for absolutely everything. What we've done so far in here is just amazing, considering the state it was when we first walked in. How we've all pulled together, not only as a community, but also the whole industry of surf pulled together on this one. One of the first main things was the roof, but yeah, as you can see, it's looking great now. We've replaced the tiles, and you no longer get wet when you're inside the building anymore. So one of the biggest jobs that we had to complete when we first opened up the surf house was to repair the floor. When you first came in and you stood over here by the outside of the room, if you bounced up and down, the floor was really wobbly. But now, as you can see, solid as a nut. The next thing really was just sanding down all the walls. They were looking quite scrappy because no one had really done anything to them in a while. We've also taken out all the electrics now. There's some really nasty lights that ran across there that were really bright white lights. So we've taken all of those out, stripped it all back. The windows here, they're completely blocked up with some kind of copper and concrete as well. And the builders have knocked through and polished up the glass there. And that's how maybe in phase 2 or 3 we'd like to finish these ones. The second biggest room that we've had to deal with was the kitchen. What they've done is knock through that partition wall. We've pointed this wall, and I saw them do this, and it was the most hectic process I've ever seen. Basically just a big needle gun, and they were just working away at it for days. But it's so worth it. So in this room, this is going to be the classroom. We've taken out all the old wiring back to the original circuit board. The plan in here was to have as many sockets as possible, which is why it's the most important room for the electrics. We've knocked through all the breeze blocks that were here before, blocking up that door. The idea being then that you can have 2 separate things running at different times, and you're not interrupting each other. These are actually the original doors that were on that door there, and we'd like to reinstate those. And also the original blast-proof doors from the artillery store. Because that's what really makes the building what it is, all of its history. Okay, so the builders have done the same here, pointed this wall, and the plan is we're going to have a big shower out there, and then this is going to be the wet room. So there's no electrics in here. Still a bit spooky. The boys have sanded all of this red brick out. We'll just put a clear seal over the top. And then the plan is here to tile the whole entire thing and have some kind of board storage on this side, a big bench on this side where it's absolutely fine to get soaking wet. The 2 biggest things that we've got to do are getting water into the building and also getting the electrics all wired up. So both of those things just conveniently happen to be the most expensive things that we've come across so far. There is still some stuff to do, but I think what we've all achieved together so far is just incredible, and I'm still just as positive as ever. I'm so grateful to everyone for helping, and yeah, I hope I've still got your support on this, and I'm so looking forward to getting this place open now.